Hey, well, what I'm doing here, I've got my wee Pitbike here. I've been having a few issues with it. Yeah, it's just been really farting around and missing and carrying on.
Are we going back up that way? It looks hard, huh? Yeah, we'll go down here. Running like a piece of shit.
Try going up Daddy's, or do we go the roadway? Depends going to Glick.
Yeah.
Don't bother me. I'm not that pizza dog.
Oh, we get it, Shirley's, eh? We'll get up.
So I've been sort of trying to diagnose it. And it's been really good because my mates, we bought 3 exactly the same. So, and as you can see, man, it gets used well. So we give them quite a bit of a hammering. But yeah, anyway, my mates, I borrowed his coil and tried that. And I tried his coil, I tried his plug, I tried his carby, and with the airbox and everything, pod filter he's got on his, tried that. And I tried the CDI unit, no go. It was still giving trouble, no change. So yeah, my guess is it's the stator. Well, not really the stator. I've been looking in there and see, it's only the 3-wire one. So it hasn't got the light coil in it or whatever it is. But my guess is I've sort of put the multimeter on it, and it still reads pretty good voltage, like around 60-70 volts on the kick. So my guess is it's this one here. It's your crank angle sensor, because it's sort of like, if you get it over the missing stage, it's sort of like mid-range, it still seems to rev out quite well, but you can't ride it around like that. It's just painful. So I've got to fix it, and my guess is that. So I'm just going to borrow a puller and get the flywheel off, and order another stator. They're only like, the stator and the angle sensor all comes as one unit. They're only like $40 something, or well, they were. They might be different now since COVID and that. But yeah, so I'm gonna whack that on it. But mate, as a review, these bikes have been, I've owned this for 5 years now, and mate, I just run normal lawnmower engine oil in it, and clean the air filter now and again, and just keep things. Oh, it's had a set of chain and sprockets. This fork here is leaking. It's leaking quite badly. I've just got a rag wrapped around it, but it's leaking quite bad, and I just top it up with oil every now and again, and keep riding it. And yeah, but they've been really good, absolutely reliable. And yeah, we didn't think they'd last, but there's 5 years on, they're still going. Yeah. Oh, we'll see what happens. Right, so yeah, I've done the stator, replaced it. It's got the new one in it. Oh, I've actually given the bike a clean. It's looking pretty good actually. But yeah, I put a new stator in. A couple of days it was here, $45, which is bloody cheap, I thought, for what it is. I mean, when you compare it to like the XRs and stuff like that, mate, new stator for them's like $400, $300, $400. So go China. Yeah, real cheap. I installed it all, put all new gasket and sealer and everything in here. And when I pulled it apart, oh, here's the box. Came in there. Magneto stator. This is the old one, of course, because the new one's in. But I was actually quite surprised, which is different from all the Hondas I've worked on, because these are supposed to be a Honda copy. But it was dry. It's a dry windings in that. See, it's all sealed. It's got a seal on the crank and a seal right around the outside there. And that, yeah, runs under that cover there. So that cover there's got no oil in it. It's a dry stator, dry flywheel. And it spins around in there. But looking at it, yeah, everything looks really not too bad at all actually. But being dry, I sort of think maybe it's gotten too hot. Because usually when they run an oil and that, the oil is the cooler, eh? But see, it hasn't been touching what they call poling. Hasn't been touching there. Hasn't been touching the crank angle sensor. You can see, and that's it's untouched. Untouched all around there. But all the wire connections seem good. As I was saying, it was still putting out power, so it must be inside here. I reckon the heat's probably deteriorated, something inside's stuffed out. And yeah, so yeah, so I've got the new one all plugged up and ready to go. And yeah, I'd say it should kick into life. Yeah, we'll go for a blast on it, see how it goes. Hopefully it's going to be all sorted. I'm thinking it will be. Okay, see you soon. Just wanted to say that I did the front fork as well. Real basic front forks. I think they're what they call a single tube. They're just a single tube upside down fork, but made just like the old school single tube fork. Like it's just like one of the old XR forks turned upside down pretty much. So they're real basic to do. You just take that top cap off and unbolt it off the inside tube. Take that off, and you take the circlip out of the inside under the dust cover. You take the circlip out of there, and wham, the whole lot just pulls out. Swap the seals over. These are the seals here, and they come in a set. They're $25 for both forks, but I've only done one fork. I'm going to keep that. I'll keep that other set in case the other side goes. If the other side goes, I'll replace them, but otherwise, yeah, just spares. Yeah, real easy. No leakage. Well, not yet anyway. I haven't really test ridden it, but I'm pretty confident. I've given it a good jump up and down on, and yeah, it doesn't seem to be any oil coming out. So that's good.
Right, we'll see how this starts up, eh? Just got the new stator in it, so hopefully she's fixed. Oh, bit coming tight. Wow. Runs. Oh, jeepers. That bolt feels good. Oh yeah, the sound is better. It sounds pretty good. Yeah, accelerator seems to be sticking a bit though. Sounds real good. Front forks feel good. Oh, no leaking on the fork. It's good. They're heaps better, man. The front suspension actually works. Okay.